here on Tower Lawn, just kind of hanging out, and going to talk about some of the compare and contrast CSM and San Jose State, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you never took any classes at Skyline or Kenyatta, huh?
I took them online, but never in person. So I haven't really seen the buildings at campus.
Same. I'd say out of all of them, San Mateo is probably the closest.
To the nicest one?
Yeah, like and closest to this one. Like, they're similar in a lot of ways. But obviously this school's way bigger, so.
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember what the student body population was at San Mateo? How many people?
I think it was like 1,000 maybe. I feel like that was...
Yeah.
I feel like it sounds kind of
Something
right.
around there, yeah, because I think it's like 30,000 here or something like that, dude.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that campus building right there.
You got it in the background?
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks
dude.
insane over here.
Yeah, this building right here is like the oldest building on campus.
Is it
I think
really?
it's like one of the oldest buildings in like California or something, dude. It's been around since the 1800s.
It
So.
definitely is the oldest one.
Yeah. It's pretty, I've never been in. I don't know if you can even go in. But
I think you can.
Yeah.
I think it's... I don't know what building though,
yeah.
or department.
Yeah, who knows? Do they do classes there? No. You think so?
I think they mentioned it in the virtual tour online, but I never really checked it out.
Yeah, because that would be awesome, dude. Imagine up there on the top floor.
You're there. This is the reference, Max. Is that the little
Like,
balcony right there?
Up there, dude.
Can you imagine? You're like, all right, class, I'm gonna open up the window. It's a little chilly,
Yeah.
or it's a little hot out here, and then you're just like,
That.
yeah, oh my gosh, can you just imagine?
Yeah,
That'd be kind of cool, actually,
It would.
taking a class up there.
it would be awesome.
It'd be very like unusual though, because like all the other buildings are like so like modernized.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look around at just like the library versus that building,
Yeah.
you can tell there's like centuries of difference there, so that's kind of interesting.
So you want to talk about the compare and contrast your CSM life and the
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about how CSM had way less people, so that's one of the things that's like dramatically different. Because at CSM, I feel like I would see people from my classes walking around, and I'd like recognize a lot of people.
yeah.
But here, you'll see someone like one time, and then you'll never see them again. So
That is true.
it's weird. I don't know. It's good and bad. I mean, you get to meet like a bunch of people, so you get to like really find people that you like and like you're interested in. But you also have to deal with a lot of people you don't want to deal with. So
Is the class size bigger, or is it the same like at community college?
yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. I thought it would be way bigger, but it's really like the same class sizes.
Really?
Like exactly the same. The only thing is the professors are more qualified for their job. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to hate on the CSM professors, but
It seems like you've had a bad rep with a couple
some
teachers.
bad math teachers out there, man.
Oh man.
But like all my business professors have started their own businesses, and they like own,
Oh, really?
Yeah, they own companies and stuff. So a lot of like personal experience that CSM. I mean, if you're a community college professor, good for you. But I don't,
You get what you pay for,
you get
kind
what
of.
you pay for, exactly.
That's really cool though. They
Yeah.
own their own business and then
Exactly.
they're teaching
Yeah. Like,
something applicable.
Yeah, like my writing class is like a business writing class,
Yeah.
and my professor has a company where he like translates books. So
That's
like,
sick.
yeah, it's interesting, right?
That's really cool.
So that's interesting. And then another one makes like satellite parts and stuff. So
Dang, that's like
Yeah,
NASA level right there.
He says he deals with NASA. So
Oh.
yeah, it's good to
Wow.
like learn from these guys and like network with people here too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big part of it too. So, but yeah, I mean, it didn't feel big at CSM, right, when you were there?
I think in the beginning, just because compared to high school,
Yeah.
you're like, wow, like there's so many buildings and like, different like departments. It's like in high school, it's like you just kind of go in like your own like kind of, it's just like easier to find classes. But like in college, it's like every man for themselves. It's like you either don't know it or you gotta like look at the map and figure it out yourself.
Yeah.
a lot of independence, but I don't know. Campus is really nice here. I mean, it seems pretty cool, like the campus life. I can see why a lot of people would choose a dorm life because, they get to go to a school like this. Might as well live
Yeah,
here.
live on campus. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm like really 2 minutes away from my classes because they're all in that one. I don't know if you saw the business building, the Picardo Business Center,
Is it the one on the right side or the left side?
the right side. So it's just that way.
I think I might have passed by there because I had to pick up my student card at the student union, so I've had to walk all the way across the campus.
Yeah, I think you did probably pass by it, and yeah, all my classes are there except for one, and so it's really just like I walk out of my dorm and it's like a minute walk and I'm there. So
Dang.
So that convenience wise, it's pretty awesome, right? And I'm right near like the food and everything, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'm jealous. You get a Taco Bell and a Panda Express, right?
Exactly, bro.
Right at the campus, and
Yeah.
then
There's a Starbucks down below, but yeah, I think the Panda and the Taco Bell are the most popular places to eat.
that's a deal breaker right there.
Yeah, right. That's all you need. And then there's like Mexican trucks or like food trucks and stuff off campus. That's pretty good.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'd say food wise, you got like a lot of options because San Jose is so big, dude.
Yeah,
So-
definitely. Yeah,
And I don't know how much. Have you explored much of San Jose?
not much. I think the most is on this campus. That's the most I've like explored San Jose. But like, I've seen a little bit of it as I'm walking to campus from the bus. It's pretty nice. A little different from like San Mateo vibes. It's like it's a little bit more narrowed. So like kind of similar to like an SF vibe.
Yeah, more like city feel.
Yeah, city feel.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. Because I think San Jose is the biggest city in California, huh? Or no, like second biggest or something like that. It's pretty big. Maybe
Probably.
in the Bay Area, something like that.
It makes sense.
Because I know it's very large. But everyone just thinks like San Francisco, when you say Bay Area.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Did you ever consider going to SF State?
Thought about a little bit, just because like I've seen the campus like once, and I don't know, when I was in high school we did like that trip to a college, and going through that experience it seemed like a nice life as a student, but then like rent, and you can't really commute to SF if you're gonna plan on staying there. You kind of have to like commit to it and dorm in there. I don't know, just the location itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think like one of my friends from high school went to SF State. And
Yeah.
the parking was like $300 a month or something.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
crazy, dude.
Oh, that
Yeah.
that
It was
hurts.
ridiculous.
That
I mean,
hurts.
CSM, it was like $90 for 2 semesters or something.
Yeah.
Right? Something like that. Like $100 and you got like the whole year. So
Yeah, and then now it's like
yeah,
charging double,
That's
triple.
it kind of surprised me. Like even here too, it's like as a commuter college, you'd expect there to be a lot of parking options, but apparently there's really not great parking. I have a
Yeah.
special parking pass just because I'm like here all the time, but like all the people that commute, they have issues finding parking a lot. So that's something they could probably improve upon too, and that's why I feel like they added a new science building, but.
The science building and construction.
Yeah, it could have maybe been like a parking garage or something. I don't know.
Parking garage.
I don't want
That high up.
Exactly.
A sixth story.
and yeah.
You're just like constantly going
Exactly,
down.
just
there.
all the way down. There's like an elevator for the cars. That'd be sweet.
Can you imagine though? Like there's just a long traffic line. Just
Waiting.
just trying to get in.
Apparently on the first day there was a huge line to get into the parking garage because they messed up like the parking permits. So
Oof.
I missed that, but apparently it was blocking like actual intersections in the street. So it was a huge
Oh
traffic.
gosh.
Which is kind of to be expected because there's just so many people that are moved in here now. So
Do you know what surprised me? It was like, I know every school kind of has their own campus police, but like, man, there was a lot.
they're on it.
Like I've witnessed like a police car and a police truck and like the police golf cart, whatever,
The golf carts,
all just
yeah.
lined up together.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, just like,
Yeah.
it feels reassuring to know like
Their presence is very.
their presence is
Yeah.
just
And
there.
they don't really like bother students that much. They're really looking for more dangerous stuff.
Or just sketchy people.
Exactly, because I mean, like there's a whole lot of people. I don't even know what the law is around here for riding skateboards and scooters without a helmet. But if you look around, anyone that's on the skateboard, I haven't seen a single helmet once. I'm not saying like I don't wear a helmet, but they don't bother anybody about it. You know, but I'm surprised that they don't make people wear helmets. You know,
I think because at that point it's like, well, like
it's just too hard to.
it's just at that point they're probably just gonna run away,
Yeah.
just boarding away.
Exactly.
Like
And it's like
it seems kind of pointless.
Yeah, what's
and
the
like
point? Like of, I don't know. But it is a rule, isn't it? The law that you have to be wearing the helmet. with a
I
skateboard?
think it is a law. I know for
Maybe that's bicycles.
it's either bicycles. I know motorcycles for sure.
Yeah.
So probably bicycles because it's like kind of similar. But speaking of scooters, I've seen a lot of them here, which makes sense because
Yeah. They're
campus is
safer.
pretty big.
Yeah, and they're safer than skateboards because you kind of have that like that extra point of contact. But yeah.
Yeah, but then it starts speeding up.
Exactly. Yeah. There is a lot of like electric scooters, electric skateboards here, and just regular skateboards and regular scooters. So that's cool, right? It means like
Yeah.
everyone's just everything's flat and well paved, so everyone can ride around and have fun. But it's also really sketchy, dude. Like I've seen
Really?
some really bad falls.
Ouch.
Yeah. In front of like everybody, right? It's like really crowded, and someone just hit like a rock and just went flying, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh!"
Oh my
So
God.
that must have been
Well,
embarrassing.
at least the community is there to
Yeah,
help.
they're there to help out.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's the only downside of a big school is like you got to be careful of your surrounding because you don't want to make yourself a fool.
Exactly, dude. Yeah, exactly. Like even like something small, like running into a pole or something. There's just so many people. It would be like, oh,
It would kind of
it hurt.
Sting a little
yeah, it
more.
hurt the self-esteem a little.
than CSM.
Yeah. But that being said, dude, like it's weird. It's college, so people just do whatever they want. So I mean, like people just take naps out here all the time on this lawn,
It's a very beautifully cut lawn, I will
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Like,
I would say, like you were saying, that
Like that
gateway
grass.
or whatever.
yeah,
That's like one of the thumbnail, but this is also kind of that thumbnail.
the old building.
Yeah, everyone takes their graduation photos like right there, with the old building in the back.
No, mine would be the hallway
The hallway, it's pretty cool.
because it has like the nice little banners
Yeah.
on each side.
Yeah, that would
It's
be
like perfectly symmetrical.
yeah. There's lots of good spots for photos around here, so that's good too. Although I don't take that many photos, but you see people like getting their Instagram profile pic.
Get the gram. There's a lot of clubs and like sports,
Yeah.
that they offer, which I've noticed,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
Yeah.
Like, there's also like specific clubs that help you get involved with communities. So like
Networking and whatnot.
that is a plus for like bigger schools than community college, but community college is a nice way to save money
Yeah.
because everybody has to get the general ed stuff out of the way. You might as well just do it
Yeah.
for cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, now that I'm doing this, if I could go back in time and have the choice of doing like a 4-year right off the bat or community, I'd still do community college. Right? I think it was a good option, especially because I didn't know for sure what I wanted to do. So
Yeah, you saved more money doing
a
that.
lot more money, yeah. And it was still pretty cool. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Was the transition going here like easy, or did it take like a week or two? Or
It took a little while, but it wasn't that bad. They make it really easy for like new students to kind of feel included and just kind of get a lay of the land at the first few weeks.
I will say the downside of like, orientation, all that is because there's a big class size. Like there is more issues in terms of like something you're looking for could be like very specific, and you're like navigating through the website and like the information is kind of limited. like that's the only like downside,
Yeah.
and like you just can't really contact people and get an instant response compared to like community college. I don't know.
Exactly, bro. I would agree 100%. Like about that orientation thing, and just in general, like the websites and the URLs they say, it's like they're all not user friendly. You know, it's really hard to find anything
Yeah.
on their website.
Yep.
So
Very
if something
relatable.
could be improved, I say that would be something that they could improve upon. I mean, just like registering for classes and everything, it's just not as easy as CSM, in my opinion.
It's just a simple, just copy the code,
Yeah.
paste it on there.
You're in the class.
You're in the
Yeah,
class.
exactly.
Here it's like
Yeah.
you gotta check if it's waitlisted.
Exactly.
You gotta browse through the course. You gotta click on the tab, and then it takes you to a different page, and then it's like, oh, just constantly. There's like more steps involved.
Yeah, so many more steps, which surprises me because I would think it'd be like easier than CSM, but I guess not.
It's a trade-off for having a big
A big
campus,
school, Yeah, because there's like way more people than CSM. I haven't met anyone from CSM too. Isn't that kind of surprising?
Yeah,
Right? I mean, I met Dianza people,
yeah.
but not a single person from San Mateo. I tell people, like, oh yeah, I'm a transfer from CSM. Oh, what's that? I'm like, it's San Mateo. You know the College of San Mateo? They're like, where's that at? I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's like, man, feels like they're living under a rock,
It
but
is.
really it's just like we're so
We're so used to it, yeah.
we're just such a small like school. Like they just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, also I haven't met anyone from Pacifica, really, or Hillsdale, or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone from San Mateo. I met a lot of Oakland and San Francisco people.
Really?
Yeah, which is surprising, I think. And a lot of Southern California.
That is surprising.
A lot of LA. Yeah. So,
Wow, so it's like super up north and
yeah,
up
exactly.
south, and then like no people in the middle, which is us.
Yeah, the middle people, Central Cal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. There's definitely like people from all over. A lot of international students.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed it.
Yeah.
But I like the diversity. There's,
Oh, yeah.
it's like very unique.
Super diverse, dude. I'd say it's even maybe more diverse than CSM, which is hard because CSM was super diverse.
It's pretty diverse for like the small school,
Yeah.
but like compared to like the big schools
Like
here,
this,
it's like
But
I
do you, I mean, let me ask you this. Do you think like colleges in Mississippi, like really big ones, or like Texas, do you
Yeah.
think it's as diverse as this?
probably not. I mean, it might try to,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's gonna be as near or close to like this level because
Yeah.
like we have so many communities here, cultures, like I don't know, and then like compared to like Texas, it's like
Yeah.
I mean I don't really know anything about Texas, but like you always hear like the stereotype of it, like it's all just white people or like
Yeah.
I don't know, Asians occasionally, but that's pretty much it or
Because
something.
I think there's a lot of like Hispanic people too, because they're near Mexico.
I mean, I'm just going off what I've
Yeah.
only heard, so like I've never been there. I can't really say much, but I'm just like, just based off the information I'm kind of given, of like just hearing from other people or just seeing like through social media. That's what I can.
Yeah, I would agree. Because one of the people on my floor, he's from Texas.
Really?
Yeah, and he lived there for like 12 years, and then now he's back in Southern California, but going to school up here. And he says they're very close-minded. You know what I mean? In
Really?
Texas, yeah. Just kind of like they don't really embrace a bunch of different new cultures.
Change and all that.
Change. They're not big on change. So I found it interesting that he said that.
That's actually a very interesting viewpoint. Now we have something credible we can back off.
And you were saying that, and I'm like, okay, that sounds kind of like what my friend from Texas was saying. So I think you're right. I think they're not as open as we are to different new stuff.
Hey, they're missing out, man.
They are.
They're missing out.
Yeah.
It's very lively here.
It's very lively, and like you said, it's diverse. There's lots of different cultures, so there's all sorts of like events and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, are for a certain club or group or something, but everyone can kind of join in and be a part of it. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
And they always keep sending like emails like, hey, there's an event going on. Like,
Yeah.
they try to get you involved, which is
Yeah.
really nice because, like, you know, for a big school, it's like really
Yeah.
hard to like
Yeah.
encourage a lot of people. But you know, they're doing their best. They're making like so many clubs, so many programs, doing like new events, getting like speakers, all that sort of stuff. It's really cool to see what this school is doing. Look forward to a year and a half of the Spartan life.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. And you're already kind of getting like an idea of what it's like now, so there
Yeah.
won't be as much of a change. Like you'll kind of know what to expect. And
Yeah,
yeah, dude, I think you would definitely like. I feel like you'd fit in here well. You know?
it's super nice.
Yeah.
This grass, I really can't like.
It's nice, huh?
Yeah, and
Right?
yeah, I gotta show you this is the library right here.
Yo, look at that guy's on a chair.
What?
He's on a rolling chair. It's a one wheel with a chair.
Yeah, that is the library
That is
right there.
college, right? Dude, look at these dudes. Do you see what they're doing? Like those are the one wheels.
Oh.
It's like a Mario Kart. That's kind of sick.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like
That is pretty
It's like
sick.
a moving sofa. I kind of. That's wild, dude. I have never seen that. Those are just lawn chairs. Oh look! It looks like there's a sorority thing going on over there too. See all the pink posters?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing too. It seems like there's a pretty involved Greek life here. So I don't know if you're interested in a frat, but
Maybe one day I'll try it, but we're not gonna go there just
I don't
yet.
know. Not for me. Especially like the sororities are one thing, but the frats, it's a lot of like hazing.
Really?
Yeah, and like they like force you to drink like a lot. So it does
Okay,
not sound
no,
fun.
not for me
No,
then.
dude, it wasn't for me either. Like my roommate is rushing a frat, and he's rushing like a really well-known one that's been around since like 1853 or something.
Oh my gosh.
So they've got all these like really strict rules and like stuff they do.
They're
But-
being monitored.
Yeah. Well, he the way he describes it, it sounds like they're like abusing all the new pledges and like
Oh my
torturing
gosh.
them. Yeah. Like they give them all like they have to just clean the house. Yeah. When they go over
Wow.
there, and they all are given jobs, and like my roommate, his job is a weatherman. So every day at 8, he has to wake up and do a video like telling people about the weather and send it to their group chat.
Why?
Exactly, so that the guys don't have to check the weather report. Because he's a pledge, so he's not in the frat yet. He's just,
Oh, so it's like
Trying-
initiation,
Exactly.
like trying to get in.
yeah. Oh,
Applicant.
what are they're coming over here?
Oh, this is a little awkward.
Yeah. Watch him come over here and do it for us.
This is awkward.
Yeah. Now I feel weird.
Now
We
we're
were
good.
here first, though.
Stand your ground.
Stand the ground. I don't know. Or at least we're not the only ones on the lawn, too.
Yeah. Yeah, anything else you want to talk about? We got like 6 minutes on this battery, or this footage. Any final thoughts? Anything
You been doing any running
here and there?
here and there?
I did a half marathon recently, but now I'm
Oh,
just
yeah?
kind of like relaxing a little bit. I'm still like running to stay in shape, but like I'm not preparing for any events
Yeah.
for a while. Not until like track season, then I'll try to get active more. But for now, it's just maintaining.
Staying in shape. Well, that's the thing. I mean, we didn't really talk about it, but they have a new gym. The SRAC, the Spartan Recreation and Aquatic Center. I don't know
Oh,
if you
really?
passed by it. Yeah. It just opened this semester, and they spent like $200 million on it. And dude, I swear, it's like the nicest gym.
Wait, do you get access to it?
Yeah, you will too. It's any student gets access to it for free.
You don't have to pay monthly? What?
Yeah. And you don't need like any kind of plan or dining plan. Like it's any student with their tower card. So I think you bring your tower card, and then you sign a waiver, and then they have a hand scan where they like scan your face.
And it just opens the door for you? That's
Or
sick.
it's like you go in the door, and then it's like on BART and stuff they have.
Yeah.
I forgot what they're called, but
the
the gate, the rotating gate or whatever.
oh yeah.
That thing. So then you put your hand there, and then it opens up.
That's
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use that gym then as soon as it's open.
Hell yeah, it's open, dude. I think you could just go anytime you want. Just pop in.
Yeah.
My only issue with it is it's so crowded.
Really?
Like, if you
well,
go-
it makes sense because it's brand new.
Yeah, it's brand new, and there's a whole bunch of students here. So I mean, I feel like college kids are really into exercising. It seems like a lot of people I know go to the gym like frequently, so that's good. But it's also like you end up waiting, 3 hours for the hip wheel. Like
Hey, can I use that?
yeah, it's actually like that because
Oh my
there's so
gosh.
many people. But it's open from 6 to 11. So if you go,
Oh, that's perfect.
yeah, super early or super late, no one there. But then you just got to be up super early or super late. So
Yeah, trade off.
it's a trade-off, but
That's
yeah.
cool to know.
Yeah, I think you would enjoy it. It's a really high quality gym. It's got an 1/8 indoor track, like an eighth of a
Perfect.
mile. Yeah,
Perfect.
and a bunch of basketball courts and just a whole bunch of machines and free weights and stuff. So, I mean, compared to the CSM weight room, it's like 10 times as big, 10 times as many machines. and
Dang.
equipment, yeah.
That's gonna be exciting to use.
I like it quite a bit. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And library's pretty cool. I'd say those are the two most impressive, like places I spend a lot of time at. You know what I mean? Like, they're very, very nice facilities. So, I recommend once you're here, spend. A lot
I'll
of
take
time.
you up on that offer
Yeah.
once I
Yeah,
come here consistently.
next semester, right?
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's the plan at least.
We'll make it happen, dude.
All right, close it out. My foot is asleep.
Your foot's falling asleep. All
Yeah.
right. This is what's the name of the podcast? It's not Running Rare anymore, is it? We're not Running
LTA.
Rare.
LTA show.
Say it. What?
Let's talk about it show.
Let's talk about it. This is LTA. Let's talk about it. This is Max, and
Felix,
we are signing off on October 4th. Here,
are you doing a log?
I'm doing a log. We're gonna go join in on this sorority game here, and Felix and I are gonna just be Delta Phi's, yeah, something like that. So, yeah, close it out.